A Deadly School for Dragon Riders, A Girl Who Wasn't Supposed to Survive, and granny squares that say I ride dragons now. Hi guys, I'm Sarah, a crochet artist and teacher, and this is the next book series in my Crochet Granny Square book club, basically. I finally read Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. I know I'm a little late to this game, but I did it. It's funny because when I first saw this cover, I really thought it was for kids. I never like looked into it. It just was like, okay, dragons, whatever. And then once I got into the like more, I mean, I've always read romantasy books, like my, earlier like fantasy, witchcraft, all that has always been my go to. Like I was a Buffy Vampire Slayer watcher rather than Dawson's Creek kind of thing. Like I love the world of magic. My early romance novels were all like the Nora Roberts that were more magic creation. So now with, social media, I was able to get into these like book talk scrollings. And I know Fourth Wing came up a lot. And then when my friends did a whole like book date together around Onyx Storm, I was like, oh, I thought that was just a YA book. But no, it was good. I enjoyed reading the first book. It was entertaining. It was very like nerve-wracking at times, a little stressful, but like in a good way. And so I finished that one up. And so I have my good book square. I couldn't find the right yellow. Again, like I said last time, I'm using my stash, so I'm not going out and buying the colors. So I got as close as I could. I've got the yellow and the black just kind of mixed together. Once I finished the first book, had to get the second one, and this one is definitely intense. The romance is stronger, it's a little spicier. There's a lot more action and personal growth that goes on with this one. So this book had a lot more challenges. The relationships got stronger, the plot thickens, all the good things with the sequel here. For this one, I went with more of a burnt orange color and black, since just kind of, again, I didn't have bronze. But I think it worked. Then there's Onyx Storm, the third installment. I believe it came out recently. This was great. It was a lot of action, a lot of tension between the characters. There was just, raw emotions. And the main character, Violet, the growth in her character grows. You find out a lot more background knowledge from her family's past. This was a great installment. It definitely left you at the end wanting more, of course, and just waiting. I'm not sure if there's going to be a fourth one coming soon, but definitely ends on a cliffhanger. I do recommend the series. It was a good one. Here's my granny square for this one. Now, I found a gold. I wish I would have found for some other books that I had. I got some gold in the center and then the white and black mixed around. Unfortunately, this one, while I was kind of shaping it and getting ready to block it, totally snapped my magic circle in the center. So that was kind of a bummer, but I managed to tie on a piece of yarn and then just weave it through the center to pull it tight. So I made it work. It did also like lose the catch on the edge, so it was just kind of a mess, but I got it back to working, and I mean, this blanket is for me, so it doesn't have to be perfect, which is fantastic. I think knowing that like this is just for me and nobody else is going to be taking this blanket, I'm not selling it, I'm not doing anything else for it, so it is nice to know that it doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to weave my ends perfectly. If there's frayed edges, oh well, it's fine, which is very freeing. So this is the Fourth Wing series. I have all my granny squares for this one. Let me know in the comments if you've read any of these books and what your thoughts were on it. It's funny because the first book was not spicy. Like in the grand scheme, in like the realm of romantasy and the spice levels, it's funny to hear people saying that like Fourth Wing was so spicy, but I did not find it to be on my spice range. It was definitely more mild, but if that's kind of your intro into this genre, I think it's definitely a good one. So let me know if you also have any other books to recommend that are similar, or what else I can read. My book club picked our next book, and so I'll be reading that, and then I'll have that book square coming up soon. So make sure you subscribe to follow along.